Hello, it's Dr. Bridget here with another prescription for success. And today I'm going to talk about the reasons for people, or yourself even, having unexpected dramatic reactions. So have you ever noticed that people around you have some really odd reactions that you wouldn't expect from them sometimes over really minor things? Or have you ever done that yourself? Sometimes, things might happen around you and other people think, oh, that was nothing, but you have a really extreme reaction to it. And I wanted to explain about why that might possibly be. So if we take this glass as representing your life and you're born, so taking you right back to where you were born, and sometimes we start to fill up our glass with positive emotions, sometimes with negative emotions, and maybe if we think about it, we go to school and maybe we're being a bit scared. Maybe someone forgot to pick us up from school. Maybe we had a sister or a brother born, or we didn't feel that we were mattering in the grand scale of life. And we go to school and maybe, who knows, maybe we were having friends, but they've just gone off and been friends with someone else, and we fill it up with more negative emotions. Not good enough to be a friend. I don't matter, maybe. Maybe your parents split up and we don't really understand, was it something to do with us? We start having relationships, we go through our teenage years, and are we getting on with people in school? Are we getting bullied? Do we fail our exams? Or sometimes in even odder circumstances, perhaps we don't get the full 100% that perhaps our parents expect us to get, and we fill it up with even more negative stuff. Then perhaps we're in our 20s, 30s, we have kids, we're working, we're expected to be at home, we're expected to do certain things. Society says this is what we should do, but maybe it doesn't suit you, so we fill up even more. And, things happen around us. Things happen on the news, things happen in the world, things happen in our own personal environment, and we keep filling up the glass. And we don't notice we're filling up this glass. And then all of a sudden, something happens, which might be minor. Maybe if we're in work, someone ignored us, maybe someone said something and we mind read that meant we didn't matter, we weren't good enough. And all of a sudden, which you hadn't noticed it before, but all of a sudden this glass suddenly overflows. And that's when we have that unusual reaction. So that's our glass overflowing, if you like. So what we put in it are things that limit us, limiting beliefs, negative emotions from experiences, and sort of sometimes parts. So part of me wants this, part of me wants that, leading to a conflict in your head, and it fills up the glass, and then it doesn't take an awful lot for it to overflow. So I want you to think, if that's ever happened to you, you can do something about that. You can give me a shout. You can empty out some of the glass. I'm not going to do that today because I've got nowhere to empty it into. But what I do is I empty out glasses. So you can do that with timeline therapy. You can do it with some NLP techniques. And you can meditate, another great way of emptying out your glass. So have a think. Start some meditation, give me a shout, let's empty that glass so that when life happens around you, or people say things, or you go mind reading, your glass doesn't overflow. So that's Dr. Bridget. See you next week.